Jusa, ndi musajja Munyarwanda, ng'Omuganda bwali Omuganda, ng'Omunyankole bwali Omunyankole. Banyarwanda is one of the tribes in Uganda. So, nange ndi one of those tribes. So as simple as that.
So you're not the national...
Munyarwanda era si Jusa, ndi musajja Munyarwanda, ng'Omuganda bwali Omuganda, ng'Omunyankole bwali Omunyankole. Banyarwanda is one of the tribes in Uganda. So, nange ndi one of those tribes.
You people, you have used so much energy.
So you're not the national...
you have used so much knowledge.
Now, what
confuse people.
You
have used so much knowledge. We know that you are very educated people. We know that. But stop using your knowledge to confuse people. Just use wisdom. That's how people are going to understand you. But the way you are using that much knowledge of yours to confuse the public, the way how you want public to understand you, they are not going to understand you because you are confusing yourselves. I'm not a Rwandi, but I'm a Munyarwanda. So what is the difference between of the two? Being a Rwandi and being a Munyarwanda, what is the difference? It's like saying this is a chicken, it is not a nkoko. This is a chicken, it is not a nkoko. Being a Rwandi is an English word, a Rwandi. But a Munyarwanda, it is a local language word. So, when you say that I'm not a Rwandi, but I'm a Munyarwanda, now what is the difference between of the two? And you people stop confusing the people of Uganda. People of Uganda, they don't have any problem with Rwandese or Banyarwanda or whatever you are calling yourselves. People of Uganda, they don't have any problem with you people. But the problem with you is that Museveni has made you as a tool to fight the natives. Museveni has made you a tool to complete his mission. Museveni has made you as a tool to fight his political ambitions. Museveni has made you as a tool to fight his ambitions around East Africa. That's why people of Uganda have problem with you. And the problem with people of Uganda is not that being you are being Banyarwanda or you are Banyarwanda in Uganda. No. The problem is that you are denying your originality. You are denying your nationality. And whenever you are going to internal affair or national ID or I don't know exactly where. Jemuja national ID, when you are registering for a national ID, they ask you questions. Are you a Ugandan by birth or a Ugandan by nationality? When you say that you are Ugandan by birth, it means you are not a Ugandan by nationality. You cannot be two. You cannot be both. You cannot be Ugandan by birth and at the same time you are Ugandan by nationality. It cannot be. Whenever you say that I'm a Ugandan by birth, it means you are not a Ugandan by nationality. There is a difference between a Ugandan by nationality and a Ugandan by birth. Or a Ugandan by citizenship. So, a Ugandan by nationality, it means he or she is a native of that country, is a native of Uganda, is the indigenous Ugandan. A Ugandan by birth, it means you came from whenever you came from and you come to Uganda. That's how you became a Ugandan by birth. Wazaliwa mu Uganda. It made you to become a Ugandan by birth. And when you say I'm a Ugandan by nationality, it means you came from where you came from and you get everyone equal to stay in Uganda. So Mr. Muganga, are you a Ugandan by birth or are you a Ugandan by nationality? When you are Ugandan by birth, it means you are not indigenous Ugandan. You are a Rwandi. You are a Rwandanese. Simanye Rwandese. Wabichi, whatever. Temutuogeza na luzungu. Some of us luzungu tuluogera tulinyidwa kempe oze bikabya. You people stop confusing the people. Ugandans, they are not stupid and they are not against you people. But the problem with Ugandan, the problem they have with you is that you are denying your nationality. You are denying your originality. You are not like temwava mu Uganda simwe musibuka. You are not originated from Uganda. You have originated from Rwanda. You are Rwandan nationality but Ugandan by birth. That's how you have to explain people so that they can understand you. But whenever you say that I'm not a Rwandi, I'm a Munyarwanda. So what is the what? It's like saying this is chicken, is not a nkoko. Chicken and a nkoko, what is the difference? The another word is in Ugandan name. The another one is in English. A Rwanda is an English word. A Munyarwanda is a Chiganda word. So what is the difference? And you are there confusing people. You are using so much knowledge you have studied in this whatever. Just use wisdom, because wisdom and knowledge, they are two different things. But it sounds similar. Stop confusing people. You cannot say that I'm an Indian Ugandan. That cannot make sense. You are an Indian, but you have born in Uganda. I'm a Ugandan by birth, but I'm not a Ugandan by nationality. Being a Ugandan by nationality, it means you are indigenous, you are a native of that country. Being a Ugandan by birth, it means wazaliwayo buzaliwa, you are not Ugandan by nationality, you cannot be both. Be proud where you come from. And we hear that Muhozi was born in Tanzania, but he cannot say that I'm a Tanzanian Ugandan. He cannot say that. He's a Ugandan, but born in Tanzania. But being born in Tanzania, it cannot make him become a Tanzanian. You understand? Though you have born in Uganda, but it cannot make you become a Ugandan. You are Ugandan by birth. Wazaliwayo buzaliwa, but you are not a Ugandan by nationality. Uganda is not your nation. And people, they are not against you. But the problem with the people of Uganda is you people denying your originality, denying your nationality, that you are Rwandese. That is the only problem Ugandans they have with you. You people temutu wogeza na luzungu, munjogeza oluzungu, when I'm hungry. Injali eri kunuma munjogeza yogeza wano oluzungu, so mama, so that I can talk with Professor Muganga explaining ebintu ebitakwatagana. You are just there confusing people. You are using your so much knowledge to confuse the public. Just use wisdom. People will understand you. Muchitegera. Nyete mutuvuga speedy. You cannot say that I'm a Canadian Ugandan. You cannot say that. I'm a Canadian Ugandan. You are a Canadian by citizenship, but you are not a Canadian by nationality. You are not a Canadian by birth. There is a difference between Ugandan by nationality, Ugandan by birth, Ugandan by citizenship. Mutabyawula you bantu mwe mwasoma. You leave us alone if abatabimanya abatabitegera na nnyo. Mutu wogeza n'enzungu wano.